Alright, so this video is going to be about Mini Lad and why I think he's kind of a shitty person. Now, when I make a video saying why this channel isn't funny, why this channel is cringe or whatever, I'm usually talking about their content as opposed to the person themselves. So this video isn't going to be about his content. I don't really care. I've seen a couple of his videos after he's gone independent and it feels like a poor man's PewDiePie. But getting back to the topic of the video, Mini Lad, Terrorizer, Vanos Gaming, they all started a gaming community together and just played video games with each other. They would upload their gaming moments to YouTube for people to enjoy, and I used to watch these videos all the time. They were pretty enjoyable. Sometimes I'll go back and still watch some of the videos because of nostalgia. They were a pretty entertaining group. But people started to realize that Vanos had grown a bigger following compared to the other gaming channels, and people started to label the gaming community as the Vanos crew. Mini Lad didn't like that. He wanted to be more independent, so he decided to leave that gaming community and do his own stuff. Which some people still give him flack for, but to me, I don't really see a problem with this. He wanted to be more of an individual, which I can kind of see. And it's not like he left on a bad note. He was still friends with them, still kept in contact with those guys. And it paid off because his channel started to grow. But everything changed when the group met up at an LA party event. See, Terrorizer, Mini Lad, and another person from their gaming community, Wildcat, were all in an Uber together. So Wildcat makes a joke about Mini Lad's Ferrari, which is a reference to his car accident. Terrorizer thought that because Wildcat was making jokes about his car accident, he thought he could do it as well. And so he did. And Terrorizer, I guess, proceeded to annoy Mini Lad for the rest of the night. Because Terrorizer got this bad vibe that Mini Lad was annoyed with him, so he decided just to leave his house with his girlfriend. But on the next day, the group decides to get dinner together because these guys live in different countries and different states. They don't see each other in person a lot. So Mini Lad decides he's going to be the one to make reservations, and he invites everyone. Except for Terrorizer and his girlfriend. So basically I Do Work, another channel from the gaming community, notifies Terrorizer about him being excluded. So this leads to Terrorizer confronting Mini Lad. Apparently Mini Lad was so upset with how Terrorizer was behaving that one night, and decided to prevent him from seeing friends he doesn't get to see in person a lot. Terrorizer admitted that he would have apologized if Mini Lad brought this to his attention. Yeah, if Mini Lad wasn't being such a petty little bitch, maybe this whole thing could have been avoided. If you're being annoyed or offended by what your friend is saying, the best thing you can do is let him know, as opposed to just going behind his back like a snake. I mean, I get it, Terrorizer was making an ass of himself, but Mini Lad didn't say anything about it. He just let it happen. It would be one thing if Mini Lad told him fucking stop multiple times, and Terrorizer just continues to annoy Mini Lad. But it's like Mini Lad expected him to read his mind and just know that something was wrong. Anyways, Mini Lad pulls an H3 and starts making excuses for himself, saying he's going through a rough time because he lost his dog recently. Terrorizer then says, I lost my dad recently, but that's still no reason for you to treat your friends so poorly. The guy who lost his dad is treating a situation better than someone who lost their dog. Now I get it, losing a pet is sad, but I think losing a parent holds a lot more weight than losing an animal. Yet Terrorizer could still hold his composure, so there's really no excuse for Mini Lad. Mini Lad then says Terrorizer's making fun of his mental state. Terrorizer says, leave me alone, and they both just walk away. So here's what I took from this situation. Mini Lad got butthurt and offended by jokes Terrorizer was making, and instead of telling him that he was getting annoyed by them, he instead continues to be quiet about it and excludes him from an event where he never gets to see his friends in real life. And because Mini Lad was being a little bitch, he took that away from him. These guys rarely get together in real life, like all of them together. So to me, that was a pretty shitty thing for him to do. So they have a little Twitter baffle or whatever, and Mini Lad starts to put words in Terrorizer's mouth. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened for sure. What we do know for sure is that Mini Lad did exclude Terrorizer from a dinner event because of the jokes Terrorizer made one night. They both admitted to this. Mini Lad is just trying to justify what he did, which was honestly pretty shitty. And seeing him backstab his friends like that is enough of a reason for me not to believe him. But there's even more evidence for me not to believe Mini Lad and take Terrorizer's side. When Terrorizer brings the situation up in one of his streams, he seems genuine. He's calm and collective because he's confident in what he's saying. And during this time, people are asking, why did Mini Lad leave the server? The server was basically the old gaming community they were a part of. Terrorizer claims that Mini Lad left because he doesn't play with the old gaming community anymore.
Why isn't Craig in the server? Because he doesn't play with us anymore. He went off and left us and then started bad-mouthing us, so he doesn't play with us anymore. You can't have it every way. So we play with people who have not left our chat. We have a chat. He left it. And he doesn't want to play with us. That's a question for him, not us. Why not invite Minnie? I'll tell you why. He doesn't play with us. He left. And then he decided on stream to badmouth myself and my friends. Well, mainly just my friends. And I didn't appreciate that. So, I don't play with the guy lately. Because he's going on his meme streams talking shit about us. It's not cool. So, that's why. Alright? He left the group to do his own thing. That's it. I don't understand why some people find it so hard to understand. He left the group. He wanted to do his own thing. We were cool with that. We respected that. But I don't get why you leave a group and then talk shit about the group. We didn't kick you out, man. That's why. Alright? There you go. Just being straight with you. I'm not gonna bullshit you. That's it. Alright? I wish him all the best. But I don't like people who talk shit about my friends.
Terrorizer then brings up an old channel he used to be part of called Good Griefing, and I've actually talked about this in one of my videos because I used to watch that channel all the time. And I can back this up as well, saying Terrorizer never backstabbed these people when he left the channel. He's not that type of person. I have never heard any of those guys say anything bad about Terrorizer after the channel just kind of died, because Terrorizer never talked shit about them.
I used to play with a group called Good Griefing. I was a huge fan of Good Griefing. They had about, let's say, 100,000 subs, which was huge at the time. I outgrew the group. I never at any point turned my back on them, talked shit about any of the members that were in there. There were some people that I wasn't huge fans of, but I never disrespected or talked shit about them. I love Kyle, crazy filmmaker, who is the owner. Too Fast for Seth LeBlanc, who I'm still very close with, one of my best friends. I never forget the people that helped me. They gave me a platform for me to grow. And I never forget what they gave to me. An opportunity to grow and to show my art of video making, expose my videos to their viewers, and I grew. Never talk shit to that. So that's what I'm saying, alright? But whatever. Some people are different. That's it.
But on Mini Lad's side, when he was talking about the situation on his stream, we not only see him insult Vanoss, someone he is friends with, but also flat out lies.
I need to make sure I get these tight corners. I'm about to lap someone.
I'm a huge fan of your work. Keep it up. The only thing I want to ask is how come you don't play with Vanoss Gaming?
Wow. Because I don't play Gmod anymore. That's all he does. Question done. I'm also breaking off into a solo YouTuber because it's a lot more fun. Probably copyright. I also have no idea. They're still playing Gmod? Damn. For all this time, they're still playing Gmod? I mean, they kicked me out of all their chat, so I have no idea what the hell they're doing. I wasn't kicked. Oh my god, alright. So, just to clear up any drama, I'm going off and doing my own thing. And then I saw her face! Alright, just to clear up some shit. I wasn't kicked. I mean, they kicked me out of all their chat, so I have no idea what the hell they're doing. I wasn't kicked. I mean, they kicked me out of all their chat, so I have no idea what the hell they're doing. I wasn't kicked. All they did was play Fortnite and Gmod and then talk shit about other YouTubers, so I said, fuck that. I broke away from that group. I'm doing my own thing. I've never felt better. My community's stronger than ever. I'm pulling more views than ever, and I'm personally a lot more happy as a human. So that's what happened. Anyways.
Based off their separate streams, I'm more inclined to believe Terrorizer over Minilad. He pretty much showed all of his viewers that he's a liar. And on top of all that, we can add Backstabber and Hypocrite. And apparently, Minilad tweeted about how some rumors started about him hating his old friends from the old gaming community, and accused Terrorizer of starting it, even though this guy talked shit about his friends multiple times on his streams. Not really rumors when it's the fucking truth. Now, I might seem biased with this video, even though it is my opinion, because Terrorizer used to be my favorite gaming channel from that community, while Minilad was my least favorite. But the evidence is pretty clear about what kind of person Minilad is. And like I said, I don't watch these guys anymore, but this is still relevant to me because I grew up with them and it's pretty shitty to see this. I'm fine with Minilad becoming his own channel, being more of an individual. It's actually an improvement on the group. But it seems that his rise to fame includes backstabbing his friends and defaming others in order to cover his own ass. Overall, not a fan of Mini Lad. I'm glad he feels better about making himself more of an individual, and I'm proud of him for picking a path he's happier with. But he's a fucking snake. I know I'm making a lot of Ethan Klein references, but this is really similar shit. I was proud of Ethan for winning the lawsuit and then became a total dickhead afterwards. To me, it feels like when these YouTube channels accomplish something big, they feel like they're untouchable.